of the different mitzvot in the Torah, which are called chok, as we spoke yesterday, these commandments which are beyond our understanding, the supra-rational, is the whole preparation, usage of the ashes of the red heifer. But before going to details, let's first say thank you to God for protecting us and for giving us all these laws. Let us take some tzedakah. And let me read to you a few verses of the Torah portion of this week. Zos chukat Torah. This is the commandment of the Torah. Says God to Moshe and to Aaron, share it with the Jewish people, and they should take Torah adumot mimo, a red cow, a red heifer, that is unblemished, in other words, perfect health, never carried the yoke. In other words, has never been used, never had even a little package placed on its back, shoulders. You're going to give it to the Kohen, to the priest Elazar, the son of Aaron. He will take it out of the camp, and there he will slaughter it. Will take then its blood, and will sprinkle towards the Ohel Moed, the tent of God's presence, the meeting tent, as it's called, towards the direction. 7 times. Then they will burn the red heifer entirely. The skin, the meat, the blood, everything completely burnt. You will then take a tree, a cedar tree, and ushni teloas, a piece of hyssop, and some wool dyed crimson, and you will then throw it into the burning ashes of that red heifer. Now, this person who's being this whole process becomes tamei, spiritually unfit, defiled. Then someone will gather those ashes, will bring it out outside of the courtyard, outside of the camping, in an undefiled, in a pure place. And it goes on to say, the one who burns it becomes tamei. The person who will gather those ashes will become tamei. And as he gives over here the details, the priest will use these ashes to purify themselves before preparing the ashes of the other red cows. Then a third is to be placed in a vial outside the courtyard. The priest will use these ashes to purify other people. And the last third will be placed in another vial outside the courtyard. Rather than being used, it will remain for the congregation of the Israelites as a keepsake for generations. And this will be mixed with the sprinkling water to purify those people who have become impure. So what's very interesting. The purpose of these ashes are to purify people from impurity. If anybody who has come in contact with some kind of dead body or dead tissue, whatever it is, impure, needs to be immersed in a mikveh, but also needs to have the sprinkling of the ashes. But yet the one who prepares it, who is involved with the process of it, becomes impure. Now, if this is the ashes that purify, how does it render someone impure? So as we say in Yiddish, verstehst nicht, you don't understand, you're not the only one. Shlomo HaMelech also said he doesn't understand. We don't understand the logic. But as I said yesterday, that's the point. We do it because it's a mitzvah. It's a godly commandment. And let me share with you a beautiful little story in the Talmud. Talmud says that when they needed for the Kohens, for the high priests, like one of his garment which was like an apron, and on the corners there was the onyx stones, which 6 names of the tribes were engraved. There was a Gentile by the name of Dama Benetina. He had it. So the sages went to him. They were ready to pray any price. Says, I'm sorry, I can't sell it to you because the key to the safe where it is, my father is sleeping there and I can't give it to you. They had to leave. But then God rewarded him. When it came to find the red heifer, he had one. And he charged them for the red heifer, although it's priceless. He charged them the exact amount of the loss that he had by not selling him the precious stone. Trust God, follow the mitzvot, we will be rewarded all the way to be sprinkled in the time of Mashiach with the ashes of the red heifer.